Hey, this is Milz from America, and we are back with yet another interview. I've been doing interviews for about the past 3, 4 days straight, and it has been very fun. I already have one interview out on YouTube. Another one is taking forever to convert to MP4, so that'll be out next. But for right now, we are interviewing.
Eh, Yaswede. Yo, man, what's up?
Nice, nice. Uh, so first things first. It's a new question that I started asking people: is any story behind your stage name?
Yeah, actually, so my name, it's Belgian, so it's Ilya de Zwert. So I just took a part from each name and surname, and I put it together to Yaswede.
So okay, so yeah, so the Ilya and then the Sverd, yes, weed.
SWE.
Oh yeah, so day and then the Sverd.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, interesting. Yeah.
So yeah, I got that from a show
Oh, okay.
about video games, and the main character used his name like that. So I figured, fuck it. And then Yaswede came. It took some getting used to, but
I think it's been working well. It's catchy, and it's
yeah.
only 2 syllables, so it's really not that hard to learn, honestly. Yeah, it's
I mean,
interesting.
sometimes it's Sometimes it's Yaswede, some Swede, some Yaswid.
I confess, I
All
thought it was
kinds of.
Yes, sweetie,
Yeah,
because
fair enough.
because I
Fair
think
enough.
it because like the that 2009 Swiss solo champion. I thought it's pronounced Ziti.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, so
If it was
I
actually,
thought that yeah.
yeah,
Okay, cool. Yeah, I always love asking people about like the story behind their stage name. So most people, and I think I would guess to say most people don't know the story behind my stage name. So my first name is Milan, Mil. So I just took that, and then Z is like a cool way to put it after this, like Quince, for example, from Brazil.
oh yeah,
So
okay.
Mills. It used to be Mills got skills when I did Xbox Live. I don't do the live part of that anymore. I just do the offline campaigns and stuff. But then I knew as soon as I was going to join this community with all the battling, yo, I see the Mills, but I don't see any getting skills. So I would get wrecked. Get wrecked, bro. Get
Sad,
wrecked. Unlucky,
sad.
bro. So I just kept it with Mills.
Yeah, it works.
And then the 505, and trust me, we're gonna get into 505, what that means, and all that. Okay, so background about yourself, non-beatbox, however you feel comfortable.
Non-beatbox. Well, at home I live together with my mom. Only my mom and my little brother. I have two sisters. One, I have no clue where she is, and the other is living happily with her three children at the moment, and her husband. So yeah, apart from non-beatboxing, I work at the moment. I decided to unfortunately quit school this year and pick up work next year because it really wasn't anything for me. So, but yeah, I'm working right now, and it's working out pretty well for me. Uh, Making fat stacks and looping, so it works. I'm happy.
So can I ask, like more specifics, like what schooling were you doing, or I guess more importantly, like what your work is now?
Yeah, fair enough. So I was doing film and yeah, film school. Yeah, that's it. Um, but really, the studying wasn't for me. But it came with a lot of benefits, like lending a camera and a microphone and stuff. So sometimes for my, I used that camera for my GBB wildcard last year. So that came out pretty nice. Um, yeah,
Okay,
no school for me.
okay, no judgments made. Um, Unfortunately, like for my route, for my career, I had to stay in school. I didn't really have a choice. Especially to get teacher certifications. Trust me, all the extra schooling and courses. And anyway, yeah. Okay, so moving on to a beatbox background. So some people like to kind of start straight with like the looping. Some people are more comfortable starting with like the solo beatbox, and then they start telling me about like tags, loop, and all that. So go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, just go. Okay. um, okay. This goes way back, like about as far as it can get, like 6, 7, 8 years ago, maybe, when I was just browsing YouTube like everybody else. And then I came across this guy called So Close to Toast, beatboxing in Call of Duty lobbies. He was sick at the time. Then I gradually found Codfish, other beatboxers. Codfish? What? No. I found Ozella's Jerko Beats, if you even know him.
The
All those guys.
I think
all
Jerko
those
was
guys. Mark.
wasn't Jerko the first.
Yeah.
Jerko the first one to be on.
Omegle?
Yeah, like all those Omegle reactions and stuff. I think.
Yeah, could be actually. I don't know. Ozella's did them as well, but yeah, most of the time it was Call of Duty beatboxing. It was awesome. In the beginning, I was also watching beatbox battles, the world championships, but they didn't interest me at the time because it was also technical. I didn't understand it. Like I would watch Skiller or LM and I'm
Yep.
like, what the hell are they
That
doing?
was what that was one of the first ones I did too. It was interesting. Yeah, that particular battle, Skiller versus Allen, back in I think 2012 it was. I watched that, and I thought that was really cool. And then I kind of went away and was doing other things in my life. And then it wasn't until like the summer of 2018 when I found the MB14 versus Sorrow, and that's like the big,
Yeah.
that was like the big hook line reel. So yeah, YouTube videos, man, especially with the pandemic right now. So depending on when people see this, the world right now is currently in this big pandemic, COVID-19. So since Saturday, one of the things I've talked about with all my interviewees is using the internet, taking advantage of that while we're at home, and trying to teach yourself instead of
Yeah. I fully understand that. Well, other than Codfish and stuff, I found the actual full beatbox community pretty late, Swiss beatbox and all, because again I stayed with Codfish all the time because it's basic and I know. But it started to grow on me, and ever since I started watching those videos, you just start doing the sounds over and over every day because it doesn't take too much effort, you just do it. And then it gradually started to grow on me. And yeah, I just got better and better and better. And then I found the actual community, started practicing tutorials, all that kind of stuff. And that's about it for solo, I guess. And yeah, again, I found everything pretty late. The Belgian community. Last year, it was only last year that I actually fully joined the Belgian community, I'm so frustrated that I got to it so late, I just sent to Footbox like, hey bro, what's up with the Belgian championships? And he just added me to a messenger group, and there it all started. So yeah.
Nice. You just tackled a lot of things I was eventually going to get to. Okay, so since you mentioned the Belgian community, in particular, you mentioned Footbox G, which is funny because, so as you said, I also came into the community super, super late. I thought it was footboxing. Yeah, fail. So who were the other big Belgian names, or at least the ones who were kind of led, So I think there was like Devo. I think isn't Pancakes from Belgium?
Yeah. He's not from France.
Oh yeah, right. I'm trying to think of like the other Belgian names. Isn't Big Ben? I think
Big Ben as well. Supernova. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that you heard of Devo. That's pretty cool.
Well, I think it was actually.
But
I think it was actually you and Bonzo. I think told me about it in some DM a long time ago.
Oh, could be.
And then G Wiz, I actually
Um,
networked with him just through DM. I can't remember. It was definitely several months ago. So, yeah, shout out to him too.
yeah, he's the current Belgian champion. 17 years old. Good shit, man. Really good.
Yeah. Yeah, my joke with
Beat Supernova.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, yeah, my joke about with most of my interviewees so far is that it's only a matter of time until the next GBB is going to be like all under 18. So that's my running joke.
Yeah, could be, man. Actually, the skill is just growing younger and younger. It's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, double. I interviewed him. Originally, I was going to interview him like later this week or next week, but like, one of my, I had a cancellation, so he happened to be in here listening live, and so I'm like, hey, want to just do it early? So yeah, that's in my queue of videos I still have to edit and send. So, yep. All right.
It works. It works.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, the age is just it's insane. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because like one of the things I talked about with him was like the saying that age is just a number. So that was interesting. Okay. So
it's true.
yeah. So beatbox background. So you did solo. Do you want to kind of take us to solo tags, loop, and loop tags?
Sure. So I'm gonna start where I left off. So I'm in the Belgian community, and I was interested in looping, but I didn't know much of it, and it costed like way too much. So I didn't want to buy it and then regret it, because I'm the kind of guy who gets interested in something and then loses that interest very quickly. So if that was with Loop Station, I would have wasted like 500 euros, which would not be good. I had this free looping app on my phone, and occasionally I would send the loops to the Belgian community, and then this fucking guy, Bonzo, um, he's at his work right now and he's listening, dumbass. Yeah, so he reached out to me. He was like, do you want to come try out on my loop station? And I was like, okay, let's do it. So I went to his place, I tried out the loop station, and I fell in love with it. It was a lot of fun. I wanted to do more immediately. So a couple of months, I think. I don't really remember, but I bought it. And yeah, then my loop station career started from there, really.
Nice. And
Yeah,
we're definitely going to talk
last
about
year.
your loop endeavors and kind of like current or like present and then future. Okay. So, all right. So my next question, I think you already tackled it. Your experience with the Belgian and with the Belgian. Now, as I understand, the Belgian and Dutch communities are pretty tight. So you want to talk about that for a little bit?
Bonzo, are the Dutch and Belgian communities pretty tight? I don't know. Um, honestly, I don't know how to answer that.
Oh, we don't have to.
Yeah,
it was
sure.
just something I heard or
Really
read
don't know.
somewhere, so I just, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, so as I understand, loop tag, that concept was kind of teased at the most recent in real life GBB, where you had that battle between Gene and Tom Thumb versus MB14 and Sorrow, and I just knew as soon as Scott Jackson afterwards was like, "Hey, maybe we might do this in the future." I'm like, I knew that like starting in GBB 20 wild cards would start that it would be a new category. I just knew it, and so that led me to see. I think it's Pan Saucice. Oh my god.
He just came.
This is not a group interview.
Yeah, sorry, but it makes it better. Let's be honest. No, so it's a French word. He came up with it because yeah, I'm not really French. He visited me and we were like, okay, we have to come up with a name for our tag team. And then this guy just goes, Pencil Cis. I'm like, what does that mean? So basically, a pencil cease is how do you say that in English? I have no clue. Um, it's a sausage roll, maybe something like that.
Right.
Yeah. So pencil cease.
You know, at this point, I'm wondering if we should just add Bonzo to this. I don't know. I feel like, eh.
He's at work, so he might
Oh,
not be
true.
able to.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is he at work?
At work. Working hard or hardly working.
I'm currently waiting for my shift to begin, but if it doesn't begin, I'm just chilling out here.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, since you're just kind of here anyways, let's use our time wisely and just talk about the development of your your loop tags and how that's worked, and the fact that you topped that you not in the first tier, but like in like the second tier of the wildcard results.
Yeah. Yeah, Bonzo, talk if you want to, I guess. Yeah, so we just came together the day before the eliminations had to be uploaded. I sent him a message like, bro, should we do one? Because we had never done anything we had never done anything like that before. So the next day I just came to his house and we practiced all day this one routine that we uploaded. It literally took us all day. We made something in like half an hour and it was incredible, and we had to record it for half an hour or something, but we had to record it again and again and make it better.
So, that recording, that was just catastrophic. We were beginning over and over, and so many bloopers, but
yeah, bro, we would record, we would end our routine, and we would say to it, we would look at we would look at each other and say again, and then we went again and again and again and again. But yeah, that was all our only real tech team loop station experience, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so we've done one routine together. We have no clue, but if we had to decide on a style, then I think it would be this. We're definitely gonna make a routine like that. 100%.
you're definitely a trans routine loop station tag team incoming. Seriously, it's so powerful.
Yep, it makes everything better.
Yeah,
But yeah.
no, I mean, I wouldn't say we like are a proper tag team yet, since we need to have a little bit more of, like in loop station wise, we need to have a little bit more of practice, since we only came together that once to make a track.
Yeah.
So now with the pandemic, of course, it became a little bit more difficult. But after the pandemic, we're definitely going to spend a little bit more of time on that. So.
I'm thinking. When did we exactly decide to? Yeah, actually, very good question. I have no clue, and I think Bonzo just had to go to. Oh, he's back. Bonzo, when did we decide? I forgot.
When did we decide to do what? To become a solo tag team, or
solo tag team? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think we did that didn't we start, like I said in my interview, but we're gonna redo that one, of course. But didn't we start off to do the loop station tag first and then into tag team solo? Since
Could
we were
be,
like, yeah,
could be.
since we were like, oh shit, this is actually pretty fun. Why not just do a solo tag team as well? Since we're both competing in solo, then in loop station, and we had to do a tag team because it
We
wasn't
did-
working out with the first one. So I came up to you, and then we did it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the loop station tag team video
Mm-hmm.
before Belgian champs. Oh. Yeah, before Belgian champs. So yeah, that could be right. I'm not sure. But then we
Yeah.
just started practicing. We made most of our routines on Belgian champs day itself. Lol.
Fuck yeah. Oh.
But it worked out. We had a
We did pretty well, so next time is gonna be better for sure. But like I said, we're gonna become a real tag team once we have more practicing opportunities and stuff. So it's gonna be
like we're definitely gonna practice, but we're always gonna be up against middle school.
yeah.
Rigged.
Rigged.
Rigged. Yeah, but I mean, it's like Milz said last time. It's only motivation, you know. Even if it's middle school, it's just pushes you harder to beat them. So
I'm just gonna point this out as well. Last month I made a diss track on this guy, and then you said, "Hey, I'm gonna do a diss track back," and we're one month ahead, and now we're doing interview together, and it's still not out. Bonzo exposed.
yo, it's coming. I send it to some editors, and they're doing the work. But yeah,
I know.
it's coming. It should be done this week. Honestly, I will upload it this week.
Pain, saucisse. Yes, that's better. Oh. Okay. Shout out to Sarah. Oh, okay. Sad. That's a sad joke. That's pretty sad. A bit, yeah. Obviously, I started out with solo beatboxing. That's only normal. But the moment I started loop station, I practiced more on the loop station because it fit me more, I guess. I always do solo every day, again and again, but I don't fully practice on it because it's easier for me to make loop station stuff than focus on making solo routines, if you know what I mean. So for the future, I'm gonna try to work more on my solo so I can become higher than top 16 in Belgian championships. Of course, I'm gonna keep practicing on loop station so I can beat Bonzo. That's obvious. Not even a joke. It's just what I want to do, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna keep practicing, try to find new stuff. Even though that's sometimes pretty hard, but I'm gonna record my solo stuff as well that I find. Because I love being on stage. It's so much fun. And if I can actually win a battle, it would be so much more fun. So definitely practice for that. As of tag team, we already talked a little about this. So yeah, we're gonna meet up more frequently because we do live a bit of a distance from each other, but it's pretty doable. We just need to actually do it, you know, and then we're gonna practice. Probably a lot of loop station. but we have to practice for normal tag team as well.
Yep. And we both work at the moment, so we have to find holes to, yeah, you know. Yeah, of course. We're gonna make a wild card again for tag team loop station, probably tag team solo as well. Yeah, we're going for it. Yeah. Yeah.
As of private lessons, not for the near future. I don't see myself doing that at all. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm at the level yet where I can ask money from people to give them loop station lessons. Of course, I can teach people stuff, but yeah, I'm not doing that quite yet. Solo, same thing. Of course, a workshop would be cool in a nearby school because that's basic stuff, you know, for kids. I would love to do that, or give a little show on the loop station, do some basic stuff, impress some kids that don't know anything about it.
Beatboxing is definitely growing outside of the beatbox community, which is great. But not if the only question you get asked is, "Hey, do you know codfish? Do you know codfish? Codfish is great. Codfish is incredible." Hey, codfish has really good stuff. I enjoy his shit, but it gets annoying. It gets annoying.
Yeah, sure. I mean, Swiss Beatbox Camp seems really cool to just experience, but it's quite expensive, so I won't be going there anytime soon. I'm gonna be honest. There was a cheaper version, or last year, I think. Roxor Loops went. Slither was there.
Yeah, Bloody Chris, right? So that seemed more accessible to me, and also more teaching, you know, more experience and actual classes. So I might do that in the future. But Swiss Beatbox Camp, I still have to see. Sure.
Like I'm sure you can learn a lot out of Swiss Beatbox Camp and the classes, not only the classes but also the performances, of course. But from what I've seen online, Swiss Beatbox Camp seemed more about, I mean, not more, but yeah, more than the Bloody Chris's one, more partying than learning, you know. And I'm not complaining about that. It just seemed to me that way from the things I saw on Instagram or YouTube, you know.
Yeah, I'll do shout outs first. I'm not doing this because Bonzo is here. I would have done it anyway.
But really big up to Footbox G first, because he pulled me into the community, put me in the messenger group. He's been really helpful. He's actually such a great guy, nice guy. So yeah, shout out to him for helping me further, also in solo beatbox. And then shout out to Bonzo, because he's also been an incredible help. If it weren't for him, I'm gonna be honest, if it weren't for him, I would not be looping today. Honestly. And since I've been looping, he's been helping me a lot with the sounds, with just getting better in general. Again, if I were looping but not because of Bonzo. I would not be as good as I am today. Not trying to be cocky or something, but I've just improved a lot because of him. So yeah, big shout out to both of those guys. Big shout out to the Belgian community. All from the heart, bro. All from the heart. Pencil sis for life. That's my fucking dad. That's my dad. No, but for real. Big shout out to the Belgian community. We're trying to make ourselves bigger again, put ourselves on the map. Yeah, that's about it. But I really mean it. As for yeah, no pre-record. I got lyrics.
I don't give a damn. 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 I don't give a damn.
Hey, 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 I don't give a damn, I don't give a damn, I don't give a damn, I don't give a damn. Bitch, I'm back on the track once again. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your friend, tell her can. Bitch, you don't give a damn who you tell. Yaswede's back on the track again. Melodies, I got plenty in stock. Got basslines better than Maki the Block. Got a code 45, it's fully on cocktail. Add me on Facebook just to get blocked. Hey, yeah, I'm back with another verse from another universe. Bitch, I'll hit you with the reverse. Shout out to Darby. Hey, hey, got the venom up inside your brain. No, don't let the venom go inside your brain. Trust me, that shit'll make you go insane. But if you don't give a damn, embrace the pain, bitch. Wow, fucking hell. Hey, hey. To the next one, yeah, I'ma keep going, keep on flowing. I ain't slow, but I'm showing you what I can do when I'm on the mic. Who you talking to? Is it me? Is it you? I ain't got a clue.
I fucked up a lot of stuff, but it's okay. Thank you.
Yaswede, thanks for having me, Milz. It was a lot of fun. I like this shit. It's fun. So thank you for having me once again.